Hello everybody and welcome back to Currency Training Team. Today we want to start with a quick weekly analysis on a couple of pairs. Let's start with the Euro-US dollar. As you can see at the weekly time frame, the pair was moving up quite strong. It was kind of bullish candle. When we shift to the daily time frame, we also can see that the last candle was very bullish and it made new highs. This was maybe due to the non-farm payroll report which was released on Friday. So, as you can see, as I said once in another video a few weeks ago, that the price might reach this level. This level is also at the one hand trend line when we draw from this point and this point, the highest point at the weekly time frame, and at the horizontal line, which is somehow resistance for this pair. So I suppose many sellers sitting at this place and also many people taking the profits at this place. So I think the pair will go up to this in the next week. If we move to the 4-hour time frame and even to the 50-minute time frame, we can see that the pair was quite moving up due to the non-farm payrolls. And now price is still somehow overbought. So we want to wait until the price comes back down a bit and retraces. This can also be due to a gap down, or we have to wait until the price comes down a bit further, maybe somehow to this breakout line here. This might be a good area to buy, and then we want to wait until some buyers are coming into the market and the pair is likely to reverse there and go up. So if you want to trade the Euro-US dollar, you want to wait for a little retracement and then buy and go long on this pair. The next pair I want to talk about is gold. As we can see at the weekly time frame, there was a big trend line which has once been tested a few weeks ago, and then price was rejected and did move down very fast. But price could recover, it did move up and even closed outside of this trend line. So what I suppose is that gold could move further up due to this break of this trend line and also due to fundamentals, because there's a lot of uncertainty in the market due to the Korea crisis. Even in London there was an attack a couple hours ago. So I think gold is a good way to go long, and on the long term I think that gold could go for this old highs here, but this could take a while. So let's wait and see how we can move, see how we can trade this pair. To enter the pair at the moment is quite difficult because price is a little overbought. So this is also due to the non-farm payroll report. I would prefer to go for a little retrace and wait until the price comes back down again, and then look for a good entry where we can enter the market and participate on the upwards movement. The last pair I want to focus on this weekly analysis forecast is the British pound US dollar. As you can see at the 4-hour time frame, it wasn't a big move in the last couple of days and even the last maybe 2 weeks. So what I personally expect is that when we look at the daily time frame, this last upwards movement wasn't really that strong, and also when we look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the price got rejected by this 100 moving average. So even when you don't use this moving average, you can see that there was somehow a resistance at this level. What I can see, that the price did move up quite a bit after the non-farm payroll release, because the dollar was very weak at this moment. But compared to other pairs, the price didn't shoot up and was kind of in a range bound situation. So in this case, as it is now, it is more likely that the price will go down. So maybe at this point I would look after an entry at about this level here, put the stop loss above, and the take profit area would be at this support line here. But you also have to see, if price goes further up and even makes new highs or closes above this 100 moving average, I rather prefer to buy this pair and take some profit at the old highs. But due to this weak upwards movement, I think it is more likely that the pair could go down a bit further, at least until this support line down here. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video and the analysis for the 3 pairs. Leave a comment what you think about this analysis, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see more weekly analysis in the future. And I hope we see you next time. Your Currency Training Team.